fog all last week. There was a little bit of fog the other nights, but not too bad over the past couple of days. We've been able to see the I-74 bridge nice and clear, and finally seeing nice sunny skies for us once again. And it's really brought in some warmth for us. We've really cleared off kind of the rest of those snow patches. I think the only leftover snow is just going to be those areas where the snow plows really piled it up, areas that just don't see the sun as much, or anywhere where you shoveled. I've definitely noticed on my sidewalk there is still little mountains there, but other than that, it's been an absolutely beautiful day. These are temperatures that we expect to see in the middle of March, so it's definitely a nice treat. However, in turn of seeing all of this snow melt, of course, we've been talking about that ice jam threat stretching from Sterling Rock Falls region on the Rock River all the way through Moline. We have flood watches and warnings in place. Again, the dark green is a flood watch, but a warning has been issued this morning for the Rock River, especially near Joslyn as well as Moline. And that's where we have been seeing some rises on the river there. So here's a look at Joslyn. Actually did creep up into moderate flood stage just around 14 feet. Earlier this morning. It has since dropped down, but it's still expected to kind of hang out in that minor flood stage before dropping down to action and eventually below that as we head into the upcoming weekend. So right now it is still in minor flood stage at around 12.45 feet. Here is a look at Moline, however. Moline, we could definitely get just below or just to that minor flood stage, especially as we head into tomorrow. And then we're going to slowly fall through that action stage, hopefully go below. But right now it is sitting just below that 12 feet minor flooding stage. We're going to continue to keep a very close eye out on it. Again, we're not expecting anything to get too major, too moderate out there. We're only expecting those minor flood stages, but we'll keep a very close eye out here in the next couple of days. Regardless, though, you can't complain about these temperatures. We have been in the mid to upper 40s, even some areas getting to 50 degrees so far today. Washington, Muscatine, Toledo, even Mount Pleasant getting to that 50-degree mark. It's been so nice outside. Here's a look at those wind speeds. Again, they're coming in from the southwest around 5 to 15 miles per hour, and we continue to usher in this mild air mass with southwest winds as we head into the overnight hours. We're going to keep those skies pretty quiet, and I'm expecting it to stay clear at least through majority of the overnight hours. But still, temperatures stay real mild for us. We only drop down to the mid-30s as we head into tonight. You can see fairly clear skies, at least for the first half of tonight. By tomorrow morning, we could definitely see some patchy fog. That's kind of what's indicating off to the north of I-80. Definitely near the Dubuque region is where we'll see that more dense fog begin to filter in by tomorrow morning. We'll continue to filter in those clouds as we head through tomorrow afternoon. Right now, we are expected to see highs in the upper 40s and around 50 degrees, especially for areas along and south of I-80. I'm expecting it more so near that Burlington-Galesburg region. Here in the Quad Cities, we might get gypped a little bit. If we do see that heavy cloud cover build in, we might see highs a little lower than that, but still remaining above normal. And we still see a mild stretch of weather for us as we head into your Friday too. Temperatures remaining in the upper 40s, and I think we will see a little bit more of that sunshine chance by the time we get to Friday afternoon, but those clouds could definitely be a little bit stubborn. Speaking of January, what's impressive is most of our days have been above normal. You can see how much red is on this calendar. Of course, we had that brutal week with a lot of snow and a lot of cold, and that has definitely impacted our average high for sure. Average highs right now sitting at 28.8 degrees, normal average at 31.8. So we're actually 3 degrees below normal, and that is all thanks to that one brutal week. But we're starting off February on a fantastic note. We are expected to continue to stay above normal through the next several days, and still expecting to see some pretty quiet weather too through the upcoming weekend. Again, those temperatures might wobble here and there as we head through the next couple of days, but still expecting to be well into the 40s at least. It won't be until the end of next week that I think we do start to track in a better opportunity for some showers.
Man, that's not a bad way to start February.
It is not at all. Again, this looks like March rather than the start of February, so we're gonna.
We're talking about how if all this warm weather might impact Puxatawny Phil.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's.
I know, that's Friday.
Yeah, it's on Friday. I guess we'll see what he says.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Thanks, Morgan. And now we